Good evening, everybody. Welcome to League of Extraordinary Inventors. I'm your host, Mike from Faraday Research. It is Overtime Sunday, so I'm going to start doing a show sporadically throughout the year whenever I feel to do a show, and I'll call it Overtime Sundays. It'll be the Sunday night um, League of Extraordinary Inventors show. It is October 26, 2025. Welcome to our Sunday edition. We got Lulu on, we got Nathan on, and we got Philip on. And we had a pretty good show on Friday, had some fun there. And we were watching the World Series game while doing a show, so it was a little bit of a distraction there. But tonight there's no World Series game, so no distractions, and we can kind of do like a free for all tonight. Whatever we want to talk about, we'll talk about, and we'll take it from there. Bernie's going to tune in too. He's just on the road. He'll be home soon, and yeah. So, Philip,
were you guys debating on Friday? So it was a tie. So that's why you're in overtime right now.
yeah, really. Well, we got skunked last night, but at least we won a good game Friday. Friday was a good game, 11-4. And,
yeah.
Last night we kind of tanked it, but that's okay. It's we still got time. We're one game each, so
Ghost man screwed it up. I think he let two home run at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think our pitching, our bullpen was a little bit hurting that night. Where Friday, for some reason, we were doing really good on the hitting, and so our coach said, "You know what? Let's throw all our roster of our bullpen in there and get everybody pitching." And that's what he did. And I think that was a smart thing to get everybody out there to get a chance to pitch, and it worked out. It was 11-4. So, yeah.
We're talking about baseball, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Just making sure. We're talking about, okay.
We'll get into the science in a minute. Yeah. So yeah,
it's funny they call it the World Series, but other countries other than Canada are not even included in the tournament. You know? So they should include Japan and Korea, I guess.
Yeah. Well, LA's got that amazing Japanese player on the team, and the guy can hit it out of the park like almost every time, and then he's like an awesome pitcher as well. So
yeah.
Nice.
But if you watch the Japanese leagues, if you ever get a chance, these freaking kids are unbelievable. Like the skill these guys have, wow. Like our minors, like in the U.S. and Canada, come nowhere close to these kids in Japan. These kids are just unfreaking believable.
Yeah, they play as well as we do, but without the mistakes we do, you know.
Yeah.
So they have endurance and
the discipline of training is just top notch, right?
They have like mental endurance, not just exactly. Physical, like it.
Mental and physical. I think a bit of both.
but like the physical sometimes gives out, but the mental, like, man, they're tough. Like they're tough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bernie's going to be here. Live chat is open. Questions, comments for everybody. If you have a question for our panel tonight, feel free. I was doing some vortex experiments. I'm just going to share that really fast just to kind of get it out of the way here. And I was doing
summoning more UFOs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to just take off the sound there. But I was doing this. So I got the counter rotating. Pyramids going in clockwise, and then the water's going counterclockwise. And if you can see right down the center, I got a tube that goes right to the top of the pyramid. And right at the top of the pyramid, I have a Herkimer quartz 5-facet quartz crystal sitting at the top of the pyramid there to direct all the energy down through the tube. kind of like the ether energy, like the way Reich was doing,
Hmm.
and focus it right into that tornado in the water. So my friend got me the magnetic stirring device that's battery operated, so I can actually pull this off. So that worked out like a dream. So I'll be dabbling with that more in the near future. Like now, I'm kind of playing with time because I got winter coming. So if it's like 20 below zero, this water is going to freeze on me, right? So it'll be a little hard to do.
You wonder if you put salt in it, what would happen?
Well, you're going to have the add it's going to be more conductive for sure. So yeah, I've actually done that.
Okay.
Maybe put a little bit of sea salt in it. That's probably the best kind of
It's
salt.
not going to freeze that easily.
Yeah, that would help probably to a point,
Yeah.
but if it's 20 below zero, it's going to freeze soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put on some the
Those
to
heaters.
unfreeze your windshield when you're
Yeah.
this.
Oh, put some antifreeze in it.
Yeah, defreeze. Yeah.
I don't know if that would be good for the experiment though, but it would keep the water from freezing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what antifreeze, what kind of resonance it's gonna also give off too. Like
Well, that's polyglycol, I believe it is. Polyethylene glycol. It's pretty toxic stuff, so you don't want to.
yeah, so you don't want it then. You don't want that kind of
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, it's kind of hazardous material. You don't want to spill it or anything like that. Get it on your hands or whatever.
Well, it's not just about touching it. It's just the resonant energy of it. You're creating a vortex, so there's a propagation of energy around your device somehow. Well, those are monatomic particles that are still also resonating. Like in that field that's like going up like that. And so y- we don't know the size of these particles, and if an organic body is standing in that range, it could absorb it, and if it's toxic, might not be such a good thing to
Yeah.
put toxic material in.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, or at least
No.
if you're going to do it, like do it where there's shielding, like good shielding.
Well, we're nearing the end of October, as soon as we get into November, and now we're going to get into some sub-zero temperatures here. So, yeah. So
Yeah, I was wondering because I started applying I wanted to apply for the grants in the U.S. and I was wondering why nobody's replying to me and blah blah blah. And then I figured, holy crap, the government is still shut down in the U.S.
yeah,
It's been shut down for 26 days
Yeah.
now.
the skies here in Toronto, not one friggin' cloud and not one chemtrail. Nothing. Crystal clear all day.
Less noise pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even noticed too a lot less airplanes flying because we're like in the pathway of Pearson. So if it's too busy at Pearson, they like to do a rendezvous at over my town, and then when they get called in, they leave, right? But today,
Yeah.
I didn't see that much air traffic today. Yeah, it was pretty quiet in the skies today.
And yeah, in I don't know, in Quebec they not to talk about politics, but the physicians, they're getting screwed right now in Quebec. But I won't enter that. It's a complicated subject. Can I talk about my where I'm at in my experiment?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
You got to
Yeah, so I went to buy some coils today, actually. And can I be your friends now since I bought my coils, like you guys? Can I be part of the gang now?
Part of the crew.
the coil crew.
Yeah, the coil crew. So yeah, so that's cool. I can be part of the coil crew now. I bought two of those because what I want to do is two of those and some power adapter. Because what I want to do is hold the neodymium ball and the chrome steel ball in levitation. I want to make them levitate.
Yeah.
And cut the current, and so that they drop exactly at the same time. So they're not going to be any confusion that I'm cheating with my hands, that I drop them not at the same time. So
yeah,
I can still cheat, but I'm not going to say it,
You're not going to say it. You're not supposed to say that.
No, I won't cheat, I promise. So that's. I'm getting ready for Friday. Well, I'm gonna try to do that on Thursday, and I should have results for Friday. I just forgot to purchase a constant current module because the resistance is not there's not enough resistance. So I do have some resistance, but I could have used also, but they heat up very quickly.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you could get away using like almost like a DC type variac. Do they have like a DC type variac? I know they have an AC variac.
An AC variac.
We could do it like that, but you're going to get a lot of current going through that wire. It might start a fire.
Well, that wire's going to start smoking.
Yeah, that's what I told him earlier.
Even if it's just 5 amps.
Oh, 5 amps won't do it, but like 15, 20 will.
Well, it all depends on what the inductance is at that coil. You have to test that with the meter, how many henries it is. So if you've got a very high Henry coil, you have a lot of inductance. That's going to pull current because you're basically with an electromagnet, you're creating a dead short, right? That's how the pulse motor works, but it's pulsing it.
Yeah.
But if you got a steady DC current on it, yeah, you're gonna smoke the sucker. I'll tell you right now. I see.
Fry it and find out.
Yeah. Fry it and find out. Just to set off the fire alarm.
Oh yeah, just get a fire extinguisher, bucket of water, something. Not water, probably.
No, I don't think water is a good idea.
Yeah, maybe
instead of FAFO, instead of FAFO, it's FIFO. Try it and find out.
I like that one.
That's good. That's good.
Find out.
I like it.
Bury it with the cat shit. You're like, fuck it.
That's hilarious. But I was wondering.
It's pretty surprising that they was just because right now my adapter kind of tries to feed current every second, and then he realizes that there's no resistance. But he tries every second. He keeps trying every second to feed current, and then stops, and then try again, and then stops. But I was just holding the magnetic neodymium ball next to the coil while I was doing that. I could feel the ball.
Oh yeah.
It tries to rotate every second,
Yeah, yeah.
Because the magnetic field is pretty strong. It's pretty strong for just 5 amps, actually.
Yeah, 5 amps is quite a bit of juice.
Yeah, you need it pulsed.
Yeah, if you do it pulsed, then you're going to be better off. It'll be more controllable, and you can do it for longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need a constant current, direct DC current, because I want to make them levitate and then make them drop at the same time.
And don't forget too, when you shut that power off, you're going to get a huge kickback. If you got 5 amps going through a coil that's very pretty high in the henries, you're going to get a good flyback, and that could fry your power source.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I know.
Damn. I thought it was going to be easy, but it doesn't appear to.
Nope.
What about a surge protector?
Well, surge protector or spark gap, or hook up a light in parallel with the circuit. So when it does the flyback, it has a place to go, like the light. So that's what you want.
Like a LED
No,
light.
Yeah, you just need a
Okay.
load.
just a load light, any kind of ballast, even a metal table, something to ground itself out after you release it, right? Because you're going to get a hell of a kickback on it.
Usually like a
Yeah.
little capacitor and then a load on the end of the capacitor. That way it'll drop it right into the cap for you.
Yeah. Just make sure the cap is big enough. Like I got the big DC caps that handle 2,500 volts DC at 5 microfarads. So it's not, they're the big oil filled ones, right? So that's something you could use as an
You know what I like is
suppressor.
old laptop chargers. They're about 19 volts and they're about 3 amps and they pulse. So those are like perfect for like coils and stuff like that if you want to play with magnets with them. And they don't
Right.
burn out your coil. They don't burn out anything because they're not
So
high
the old
power enough,
laptop-
but it'll give you an idea of what you're doing.
So the old laptop power bars.
Yeah, those little little
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm better off using a resistance then if it's gonna heat up anyways. I mean, might as well heat up the resistance instead.
Yeah. But don't forget too. If you put too high of a resistor, your the magnetic field is going to be weakened, so it might not be strong enough to hold the ball. So you got to get the right size resistor.
Good thing.
Try to figure that out.
What do you need
These
to
are the-
place the whole thing on? What would you put the whole thing on?
These are the power adapters here.
What do you mean, Lulu? Put the whole thing on.
Excuse me.
The coil and the magnet, like what is the surface that you would put it under, like on top of? Like plastic, wood, what would you put as a surface underneath it?
Oh, you put it on anything. It's not going to really matter. Your whole outside of the coil is going to protect you. You're not going to burn down the house or anything at that low voltage. But if you start cranking it up, 40, 50 volts, and then get yourself 8 to 10 amps, then you're going to start worrying about your table underneath. Other than that, I wouldn't care. Concrete's just fine under it. The pulse is going to give you the better magnetic field, but if you want to lift aluminum, you got to use AC. So, but you're not using aluminum, you just use a magnet. So you just need a DC pulse for the field. It all depends if you're trying to levitate it inside the coil. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the coil itself, is it going to conduct any heat? That's what I was asking.
Oh, it's definitely going to conduct some heat.
Okay, so that it just depends on how high you have it from wherever, just for.
Oh yeah. I just don't know it. I think it'll slow it down. I don't know that it's going to stop the magnet. You know what I mean? Like if he puts it in there, the magnetic field will slow it, but I just don't know if it's going to stop it and hold it. I never done it, but every time I put magnets in the center, it depends on what you're doing with the coil and what kind of coil it is.
You know what you could actually do, Philip? You know those giant cranes that have the big magnets that lift up all the trash cars? Maybe look online and see if you can find out what type of power source that they use for that.
Yeah, I saw those. These are electromagnets. Plates with the metallic plate that grabs the metal.
Yep. Grabs all the.
Oh, that'd be some power. Take a microwave oven transformer, cut it in half, use each side of the winding on each side, and then see if it still drops through. Or if it might fly at your face, you might want to get some protection. Yeah. But that would be a massive field in there.
Yeah. Or
if it falls right through the other one.
Yeah, I might shoot it out like a rail gun.
Or like a hockey puck.
It might back at you, yeah. Put on your hockey gear. Make sure you have a full shield.
But it's so weird the feeling when you have no idea if the coil is gonna fire the metal ball like a bullet or something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rail gun.
Yeah, exactly, because that's what it is. That's how rail guns are made.
That's what I'd look up, Phil, before you did the test. Yeah, you might want to look that up with the coils and see how they push out the ball. You don't want to accidentally shoot yourself in the forehead with the ball, looking down at it, going,
Yeah,
"Is it going
exactly.
through?"
Or
Yeah.
shoot up,
Yeah.
or shoot the neighbor's ass right through the floor.
Or you know those like the like what you have, Mike, as your lab, like the metal container that
Yeah, the
those big.
storage container.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
bring four of them and just put them like that and then like that. And then do the whole
ricochet
experiment
everything.
right in there. And then so wherever it just flies, doesn't matter.
Oh, that's total disaster.
Oh
I
man,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
like
Keep it away
shooting
from the China
dust.
hutch.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Yeah. Oh my god, it'd
but
be ricocheting
you
all
guys
the.
never tried what I'm trying right now?
Phil's making a coil gun. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He he says it's just a coil. Watch, he puts that metal one in there. Boom, there it goes.
I get a dent about this big in the side of my storage container. Oh man.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I make the news. Some goddamn idiot. Um, like build up a cool gun in his apartment downtown Montreal and
Shoot his neighbor's ass off.
shot his neighbors while he was cooking.
Oh man, we'll just take some of Mike's coils and take out the centers, and we got a coil cannon. He'll be able to shoot you messages from where he's at. Oh,
Oh man.
that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, yo, clear. There you go.
Clear.
4.
You know, we have like a lot more lenient laws, on this stuff here in Texas. Because, like here, people have the right to, bear arms. And bear arms is a very loose definition of what that could mean,
Oh,
like, and you could like go anywhere with that. I mean, I mean, you have the right. If it's a protection device, you could name it as a protection device. Nobody's going to say no, especially here in Texas. So, you know it's a lot looser here. You can't get that much in trouble, like
Yeah,
with
in
these
Canada
laws.
we got disarmed since the 70s or the 60s. They removed they took away our weapons. But now with I'm not gonna talk about politics, but not gonna name politician names, but they do it's they really want like totalitarianism right now in Canada. So that's like a long, slow agenda.
Yeah, communists.
They're indoctrinating on us. So it's pretty crazy. They've been thinking about that for a century. Their plan to control the North. Well, they tried with United States, it didn't work, but now they're trying with Canada, and it seems to work. So anyway, just saying, we can't. I'm not gonna criticize. My point is, I'm not gonna criticize people from having weapon in Texas or in the United States because we don't have weapons anymore here in Canada. So we're we're we are we are vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Okay, I mean, okay, I don't want to sound like I'm pro, but I am pro. Why? I mean, very simply, I'm a single woman, right? And
Yeah,
to have something in the house to protect me and my kid makes sense. I mean,
yeah. Right,
I
makes
don't like,
sense.
yeah, I mean, I
Makes
live
sense.
by myself with children. So, I don't have if something goes bad or something goes wrong. Remember, I live in the suburbs too. So it's less densely populated. Although my neighborhood is wonderfully safe, but you never know.
Yeah,
I don't, I don't leave it to chance. I'm the
yeah,
adult in the house. I'm the first protector. And I am a woman. I'm not strong as a man. And a tool that aids me in feeling confident that I can, I wouldn't be scared. It makes sense to me to have, a weapon. So this is in my case. I'm not sure in other people's cases if it's, but I do feel it's a form of security, like
yeah. But
self
I mean,
assurance.
even if you had a husband is the champion of MMA, of UFC, or whatever, um, the intruder is going to be armed. So they might be they might be outnumbering you. There might be 5 of them trying to get into your house. What are you gonna? Even if your husband is a champion,
absolutely.
it's like 5 against 2. It's pretty unfair.
You're right.
know?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
what did Bernie say? I didn't catch that.
I said it was sexist, something.
No, he said, "Hold up, Lulu," something, and then it disappeared. I didn't see what he was saying.
Where is it? It was here.
You know what, man? I honestly think
There it is.
you should be able to buy any
What?
firearm you want. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, here's the thing, though. I wouldn't have them sell any bullet at Walmart or anywhere else. Only at a gun store. Only with licensed professionals and only with people who have experience in it. And the second they see that you're batshit crazy for any reason, they have the right to refuse you service. And you can hold any weapon you want. You're just not going to get cheap bullets for it from just anybody. And I think they should really tighten that up. And I'm not saying to the government. I'm saying to the people who care about the firearms, which would be the gun stores and people like that, not your $10 an hour Walmart worker. You know what I mean? And that'll solve the problem. You get rid of some of those things, man, they're gone. They catch you with them on them, they throw your ass in jail. No questions asked. You don't get out in a few days. You don't get anything else. You get stuck in there for a mandatory year, and then we'll see how you feel.
Nathan, just hold on one second. Mike from Space, if you want to come on, I can send you a link. I'll put it on the board here if you want to join us. You're more than welcome to join us. I'll give you the link right there.
Yeah, I would say to John in the chat, I agree with you, but that really rules out a lot of morons or a lot of children that don't know how to do this stuff and don't have the experience to do it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you get a few, but you won't get the numbers you're going to get now.
I agree with you, Nathan, on actually limiting the places where you could purchase the ammunition for any weapon. That actually makes a lot of sense. And you're right, like these big old department stores, you don't have people that are trained properly on identifying whatever the purchaser is in to purchase.
Yeah.
You would have to have
Yeah,
trained
but I mean,
license. I agree on
if you
that.
can buy them from the store, they're gonna buy it in the streets underground.
But they're doing that anyway. We're not talking about those people. Those people buy it, you know what I mean? From Joe Schmo over the border if they can, or any
You're,
place they can get it.
you're talking about
Yeah.
like you would want those shops where experts are sitting behind the counter. They know when a purchaser is coming in to purchase something, they know exactly what it's going for.
Right.
Not somebody that walks into Walmart and wants like a huge ass thing, and then the Walmart person doesn't know what kind of weapon, and it turns out to be something illegal or not illegal, or it could be modified to be used on something illegal. Like they're trained to identify these things. Normal people that aren't sales associate, they don't know the stuff.
Yeah, like I'll be honest with you, nothing's going to solve the problem. I would just feel more comfortable with a licensed professional doing that stuff. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you're ever going to solve the problem completely or anything else. Just give me a professional that knows what they're doing, that has some sort of judgment towards it, and I'm happy with that.
It's like a filtration system and the security of it. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get on to something.
The main problem is to have the guns in the wrong hands, and what you're doing is minimize that problem. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Most of the people that own those things, man, are so so critical of anybody else who does not have the experience that they do in owning them, and they really put out the safety and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They don't let you touch them. They don't let you go around them. They put them in safes. They're really, really good at what they do.
I've done the classes. I've done the classes. Like I've went and took. Yeah, I've done the classes for for a concealed handgun license, but I never like submitted the paperwork. I don't know why, but Yeah, I've done the classes. I've got it all, but so I know the safety of it. I understand, the legalities and the laws and all that stuff.
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Mike says it's
Or
time to get back to summoning the ET in the sky.
If you guys see anything behind me, let me know.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a Nord behind you again.
No, it's probably Elon Musk friggin' satellite
Starlink.
there, Starlink
Yeah.
satellite. I've seen a few of those go by. Friday, no, was it Friday? No, it was Saturday to last night. I've seen a few go by.
I just have one little question before we end the subject. What's the most dangerous place in the United States? Is it Mississippi? I heard that they have a lot of the crime rate is pretty high over there.
I thought it was
Chicago.
San Francisco. Oh, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's really bad.
Chicago. If you're on the wrong side of Chicago, you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw this the other day online. I don't know if it's true. Somewhere in California, there's like a pocket, like a small city. It all has no rules, no land. Like you walk in there, it's ruled by that, and it doesn't follow any, federal or local. But it's somewhere in California. Like South California. But I forgot what the name was. But I thought that was like ridiculous. But
What
yeah,
was going on in Southern California?
there's a town that is a lawless town. Like if you live there, like
That's L.A.
no,
Compton.
I know it's not LA. It's
It's
like a small, no, it's
Compton,
not.
yeah.
South Central.
No, it's I don't know. It's so we're south of California, but I'm not sure where. It's like a county or
Roosevelt, New York.
maybe, I don't know.
That's another
Yeah,
one.
I'm in Southern California, and the thing that's most dangerous around here is L.A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody wants to go there. It's in their right mind.
Yeah.
If
Now,
I come about it again, I'll let you know what it's called. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have a phone call. Oh, one sec.
In Mexico, right there on the border, we have Tijuana. Now that's insane. Okay. You know what I mean? That's absolutely out of the question insane.
Gerald, I sent you a link. Or are you working tonight? Yep. Gerald lives in one of the most violent parts of Canada. Well, close to it anyway.
I don't know. Canada seems pretty safe compared to some of the places I've been around here.
No. That's a myth. I've been to New York. I've been to LA. I've been to Buffalo.
And you think Canada's worse?
Some parts are just as dangerous. Yep. Oh, yeah.
I figured the craziest thing out there was like polar bear stuff, where you go out there and you're chonies and you get in the in the freezing cold.
It's a total myth. If you go to say Brampton, or if you go to down to Jane and Finch in Toronto, it's just as dangerous. There's shootings all night long. And
Okay, well I guess big cities, yeah.
Yeah, even Montreal, they got a lot of friggin' mafia down there too. Yeah,
I actively avoid big cities. Yes.
Yeah, I live in the suburbs, so but even here in the suburbs where I live, there's gun violence. There was a home invasion here, last year or the year before. Guy went in, tried to shoot the guy that was inside. He had a gun and shot him dead. And his other buddy just got out barely. And this is like less than 5 minutes from where we live.
Wow.
Yeah. So getting real close to home. What about carjackings left, right, and center now? Like almost every day there's a carjacking in Toronto. Like daily. Car theft epidemic. Just
really
one town next to me, 700 cars stolen every month.
Wow, that's a lot.
Somebody's getting really rich.
Yeah. Oh, the stolen car business is hot here. Oh yeah, it's really bad. They'll steal your car within 3 minutes. They get those scanners. They scan. They go up to your front door where you leave your keys. They scan your key fob on the special little device. And then they go right next to your car and hit the button. Boom, the car's open. Hit the next button. Boom, your car started. 3 minutes. Wow. You could be in and out with your brand new car. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how these key fob things are getting scanned. So that's the newest thing that they're using, these guys. Yeah. And they don't even have to enter your house. All they have to do is put an antenna, attach it around your door, click a button, it sends out a beacon, it hits your key fob, makes a copy of the signature of the key fob, puts it on your device, saves it, and then all he has to do is walk up to the car, hit one button, your car is opened.
Imagine what else they could do, like what kind of other information they can, ping back, because it's like a pinging process, Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they're using now, and it's very successful. Like I said, just in one town alone, almost 1,000 vehicles a month getting stolen. So yeah, it's pretty bad. And carjackings right in broad daylight, shootings in broad daylight. It doesn't matter what time of day it is now.
Question: do you not think that they do have the technology and they are able to catch these people, but some people are on the inside that benefit and they let these things go? Because all these things have the tech in them, like
Yeah.
and they have
Who
backup
knows?
tech in them, and
Yeah.
finding them, and then it's just, yeah.
Well, I know some cars like have OnStar. Like
Mm-hmm.
my wife's car has got that OnStar, so if it does get stolen, they could track the vehicle. So they have that technology available, right?
Yeah.
So
Even if there's a Bluetooth, if the Bluetooth could ping any surrounding receiver, it could timestamp it. If the car drives by a place and it locks into anybody's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, it could timestamp it that this vehicle was there at the same time. If they really, really want, they could track it. But who's benefiting from it?
yep. Well, the technology is going so fast. There's ways around things now.
Yeah. And have you ever noticed when you're even at a light and you're trying to link your Bluetooth to your car, or link it to your car's Wi-Fi, or this, you see other options of other cars around you?
Mhm.
They come up as or stores, or like a Starbucks, or what, whatever, it give a certain bandwidth. It will show it to you as a list, on to connect to. Well,
Mhm.
see, all of that is time stamped, that within that range, these, at that time, these IDs for that car or that Bluetooth, was in proximity.
Yeah.
They embed that data, so if they really want it, they would be able to track these things, via whatever, time stamps it. They could go into a store and go into their Bluetooth settings, and it needs a little bit of deep tech, but yeah, it will give them a list of all vehicles that, let's say, were in that area that day. It would just list them out, by whatever ID, and not necessarily just vehicles. It might lock in iPhone, also signatures. So just any apparatus that was within the vicinity, it will give them a list. So they could really they could track these, as
Mm.
long as that when they do the query, that they include, how to identify all the different apparatuses. If we're looking for a vehicle, there has to be some form of an ID that identifies that this is a Bluetooth that's on a vehicle, versus that this is on a metro bus, what kind of vehicle, or this is an iPhone, or this is a Bluetooth earbuds.
Well,
So
the other thing too is, Lulu, there is an option where you don't have to broadcast that signature. You can shut that off. So
yeah,
just I thought I add that in there. You can
true. Yeah.
change that
Yeah,
setting.
I just want to shout out Baker in the chat. He's talking about the RFID chip
Yeah.
and how they do that. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, man. Emergency services can get a hold of you and your phone and your vehicle. Trust me when I say this. There's any hacker that has a good sense of mind can get in your car. I mean, the alarm is just for the daily moron, not for the experienced thief.
Yeah, definitely. People have figured out how to get around stuff, and that's the problem. These cars now, they're a rolling computer with Wi-Fi built in them. Some of them have hotspots built in them. OnStar, all this stuff.
Check this out. I got the crappiest Bluetooth in my truck ever, right? My radio does not have Bluetooth. So I bought this little receiver at the auto parts store and allows me to hook my phone to it. But every time I go by somebody else's car who's got a better, Bluetooth thing, it changes my station. And then sometimes the bridge itself will change my song. Like, I have no idea why. It's the shittiest thing ever. I'm like listening to something like halfway through, it'll change it every time.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I'm just going to scoot away for a quick second. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, it'd be funny, man. You're rocking out to a song, and then the next thing you know, some love song comes on, and you're like, "What the going on?" And then people are looking over at you next to you, like, "What?" Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, at least it's a song. It's not like you're picking up on somebody's conversation, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes just as bad, though. I mean, if you're blaring that stuff in your truck, I got a big redneck 4x, you know what I mean? Big Dodge long bed quad cab 4x4, and you know what I mean. You start showing up playing love songs on there, then there's something wrong. You know what I mean? People definitely looking at you.
Celine Dion.
Man. Yeah, we'll go rocking out to AC/DC, and it'll start singing. What is that song? Making love out of nothing at all. Will start coming on, and you're like, what the? Seriously?
Oh, you live in California too, so you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely get some eyes batted at me that way. Yeah. California's the worst, man. If you're not okay with any of that stuff, don't come to California because it's everywhere. Like, you can't get away from it. So it's like part of the culture down here. So you just, you know what I mean? You get used to it and you get numb to it. But if you're like not used to that, man, oh my God, aren't you in for a culture shock?
Yeah, I live there, so I know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, you're in San Diego. So San Diego, you got those things going on as well.
Yeah. It's
I was up in San Diego not that long ago, man.
What's that?
I said I was up in San Diego not that long ago.
Oh, yeah?
You go over there to watch the whales, you know what I mean, in the SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool over there.
Yeah. Well, I spent most of I had a hard time getting out of my neighborhood. I used to live in Pacific Beach. You ever been there?
I think so.
Yeah. It's like a small little neighborhood next to the beach with a bunch of bars. Man, it was
really
cool.
might have been there.
You never been there?
I said, and now I know I probably have been there. If it's on the beach with a bunch of bars, yeah.
Yeah. It's south of La Jolla and north of Mission Beach. It's in between Mission Beach and La Jolla. And man, it's for 5 years I barely get out of Pacific Beach. I was always drunk or something like that, or watching football or whatever. But it's pretty hard to get out of there once you're there, man.
Yeah, I was in Mexico at Papa's and Beer.
Yeah, I've been there too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got in a fight while I was over there, man.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. Someone was dancing with my wife, and I asked him politely the first time not to. You know what I mean? And he was just getting a little too close. And he had the nerve to tell me to go F myself. So by the time my hand got back, okay, there was about 5 guys holding it. And the only thing I have is my beer, and I fucking flung that thing and broke his nose. So I was gonna just tear through that dude, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna be walking when I was done, so it's probably the best thing that ever happened. So
Yeah, but the problem with these people is they have like 10 people backing them up. It happened to me when I was in Pacific Beach. There was a bar called I forgot the name. It's been like 15 years ago. But somebody wanted to fight one of my friend. I just defended him, and we were all drunk. And then I just pushed the guy, and then I tried to punch him, but I was too drunk, so I missed. And then right after that, there was like 15 guys running after me. So I just ran away. I still remember that part that I ran away because there were like 15 guys running after me. But I thought there were only two running after me. But then my friends the day after they told me there were like 15 or 20 guys running after me.
wow.
Yeah, so they outnumber you. You know what I mean? They're not very big, but they are many.
Do you want to hear my fight?
Yeah, go
Many
for it.
one of them.
Ooh. I shut down Cancun for 3 days. I shut down Cancun for 3 days.
Oh,
All right. So we went to this club called Coco Bungo. All right. I reserved like a whole section. I paid a lot of money for, me, my family, and trying to get my parents to go to, something like that was like almost impossible. But, we're in Cancun. They had no choice. So, we all went. We're sitting enjoying the show. It's like it's show, comedy show, plus, a bar, whatever you want to call it, but it's a show. Anyway, we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, somebody on top of us on the balcony starts pouring, drinks on top of us. And so, like I called, they yelled at them. Well, there was a guy next to me, maybe like almost 7 feet tall or 6 feet tall, like really tall dude. Okay, you know. Mm. Anyway, he kept on like pushing us, trying, and I saw him signaling the people on top to pour the drinks, and I lost it. Like he wanted our section, he was trying to boot us away for him and his buddies to, take our table, whatever I reserved. So I grabbed my drink. Got up on top of my chair. Oh, now I'm taller than him. And I poured my drink on top of his head. And I told him, how do you like that, asshole? And he starts, buffing up. And I start buffing up. And my family, like, all got scared. And in Arabic, I told my dad and, like, my uncle, I said, you two stay back up. A girl, he's never going to hit a girl. Get back. Get back. Because if they interfere, the dude's going to hit them. But if they're not if they're not an arm's length, he's not. So it's just gonna stay a verbal fight between me and him.
yeah.
He turns out to be one of the biggest cartels in Cancun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So all of a sudden the police come and all the guns come out and and I'm there and everybody's frozen and I'm still fighting with this dude, till the last fucking breath I have in me,
Oh,
Anyway, they
oh,
come, they grab him, they quiet things down, they, take us to our hotel,
You
and they tell
animal.
us, please, please, please don't come out of the hotel because, you picked the fight with the cartels.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, and then like third day, everything calms down. I get another invitation from like the club owner and, with security to attend because, they had to shut down the show and I missed the show, so they had to redo the show. And yeah, and it was like all comped. I didn't have to pay. And I made a friend, like the owner of that Coco Bungo. She gave me her number. She's like, if I'm in Houston, yeah, because yeah. But that was my fight. I shut down Cancun for 3 days.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Who knew the badass over here? Nobody ever
Yeah,
Yeah.
knew.
Don't mess with the
Nice.
Lulu cartel.
yeah, yeah. That's what happened.
The cartel,
Love it.
that has to be the worst people you want to mess with.
Yeah, but I don't know, but
Oh man, that's hilarious. Lulu, the little animal.
Then I lost it. There, because I saw the setup. I saw him signaling. It wasn't the. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It was my impulsive reaction. I didn't think. It's just I acted on what I thought needs to be done. So yeah.
So you really dropped the drink on his head.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Oh man.
No, but I had to stand on my chair. He was really tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I did.
Funny. Wow, we didn't know you had it in you to do that.
Oh no, if I tell you the stories.
Oh man. What's that movie where they went to Vegas and they got so blasted out they couldn't remember where their buddy was on the roof?
Do you know the movie Problem Child?
Problem Child.
That was me.
That was
Wherever there is mayhem, it was probably I was up to, something.
Oh, the movie The Hangover. That's what we're
man.
gonna see Lulu starring in that. That's what we're
Hangover.
gonna see.
I think I've seen that. There's a couple parts, not just one, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. There's several parts. I'll be the
yeah.
fat guy that gets punched out by Tyson.
Man, I gotta watch it over again. It's been a long time. Some of the movies get mixed up because they're all about just funny things. So
Just whatever you guys do, just don't go to Germany and start a bar fight because you're gonna start World War III. You know?
Yeah, no, thank you.
I don't think they have an army. They don't have an army.
Yeah, maybe not anymore. Yeah.
Lulu Tyson. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, that was one of the funniest movies ever, though.
Where's you dude that was in the chat?
I'm sorry, what?
Say that again.
Where's the dude in the chat, Mike? He wanted to.
Oh, Mike from space?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he
he
was
was-
busy.
Yeah, he was busy with his grandchildren, so yeah. Yep. So he couldn't join us. Hopefully he'll come on again soon. He usually has some really good stuff to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like a beer the first in like several years, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Yeah, just not the same anymore.
I mean, right to your head.
No, not at all. It's just like it lost all its thrill.
Yeah. I like the hard stuff personally.
One thing I hate is I need to. My tolerance is so high that I need to drink like 2 or 3 bottles of whiskey or something like that before it starts having an effect.
He's gotta have that in the munchies. You know what I mean? And he has it at night, and then he can take a small nap between bottles.
That and a Red Bull.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, if there's a drinking contest, I got my bets on you, Phil.
Yeah, but I just blacked out once in my whole life. Well, twice. When I was a student. And when I came back from California, and my old buddy did the housewarming in this place, and I assume I could drink as much as I used to, but I didn't drink for like a year in between California and my comeback to Canada. So I lost my tolerance, but I thought I would, I underestimated my tolerance. So I just blacked out, man, and I puked all over my friend's place.
That's funny.
you ever been drunk for days at a time?
No.
Like one day rolls into the next?
Oh no, I haven't done that. No.
Oh, I've been drunk for like 4 to 5 days at a time, man.
45
yeah.
days.
Yeah. One
Uh,
party to the next, man. It's just that lifestyle will kill you.
Like that. I
We
couldn't do
we
that.
were there one time.
you?
My buddy brought me. We were showed up at a girl's apartment. The next thing I knew, I passed out for a few minutes, man, and they're throwing the couch out the back door on the 2-story balcony. And I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go here, right? Next thing I know, I'm at a club. Dude, it was like that all week long. Like, as soon as I thought, hey, I woke up, let me get a burger or something. Nope, here you go. We're drinking again and we're going back out. It was like, dude, it wasn't even like you woke up and you were sober yet. You were gone still, man. Yeah, I had to stop that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Did you guys
when
have
I,
you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about tonight, or how long you want to go?
Flaming B-52s. Those are the
Flaming B-52s?
absolutely.
Like the
Flaming,
band or the bomber?
No, a drink.
Oh,
you blow it out, cap it, let it go. Yeah, those were the days. Why do you have a laser light on you, Phil? Why do you have a
oh shit,
laser?
somebody's trying to kill me.
government got you.
SWAT teams at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
my
best-
favorite shot is actually, it's funny name, but it's called Red-Headed Slut. It's really good.
You ever
Well, it's
heard of
pretty
a,
good. You check it out on.
You
It's
ever
my
heard of a
favorite
Jaeger
one.
bomb? You ever heard
Yeah,
of a Jaeger bomb?
Jägerbomb. But
That's
it's a
nasty. That's
mixture
nasty
of
stuff.
Jaeger and beer?
No, it's
Yeah,
It's that
Jägermeister.
drink
and
with
energy
the
drink.
like with the antlers, right? Like
you
that
take
has the logo has like a little deer with antlers.
yeah
The
you
Jaeger.
take you take the Jägermeister, you put it in a shot, and you put the shot glass in a bigger cup. All right, and then you pour Red Bull on top of it. So as
Oh,
you're drinking the Jägermeister, you're getting the shot of Red Bull at the same time. It's called a
yeah, no, thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't like mixing energy drink with alcohol because
yeah.
it's a depressant mixed with a stimulant,
Yeah,
so it's not good
yeah.
for you.
People used to do those like crazy.
Yeah.
The Jaeger
Or
bombs.
liquid cocaine or B-52 or yeah.
I think the
Or
Jaeger bomb's a lot harsher.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
a pretty
I can't like
like
bad
even
experience.
Jägermeister.
Bad
But
experience with the Jaeger
like
bombs.
yeah, Jaegers are strong enough as it is because they're so sugary. But then you add the Red Bull to it. Oh my god!
but the most effective alcohol per calorie is a Patron, is the Patron, the
I haven't heard of that.
the uh
It's
forgot
tequila.
tequila. Yeah, I forgot.
Tequila.
Tequila.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tequila.
No,
I'm not
tequila
drunk.
doesn't. I could drink tequila, no problem. It doesn't really hit me like some people.
But it's the most effective alcohol per calorie, so you can drink a lot without gaining weight.
Mm.
So I figured that out a while ago because I was gaining weight with beer, stupid
Yeah.
beers.
I used to say that too. Tequila. Tequila.
Tequila. In the ancient tequila means heavy. It came from the Ottoman Empire when they took over Spain and the Mediterranean coast. The tequila was a drink from that region, and so when the Ottoman Empire soldiers drank it, they started saying tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila means it's heavy. It's a heavy drink, and it adapted the name tequila. And
Yeah. See,
that's one version of the story. So
the
there might be
strongest,
more, but yeah,
the
that's one.
strongest drink I ever had is called Slivovica. That's a Slovakian moonshine. You either make it with potato skin or pear skin. And I'm telling you, you could put this stuff in your car and it's an octane booster. It's about 140. If you get the real stuff, it's about 140 proof.
Mm.
You thought Jamaican rum was strong? This stuff is like you when you drink, you could have a bottle cap of this stuff, literally a bottle cap. You won't feel your tongue anymore. Your tongue goes completely numb. And when it goes down, you can feel the streak going on. It's smooth though. It's really smooth, but you can feel it go down. Right
Sounds
into
like
your
moonshine.
It
It is
reminds me
moonshine.
of this thing called Liquor 53. And it's also like a combination of like 53 things, and it's expensive. So
Yeah,
it's not like
Hmm.
inexpensive, but
yeah,
like literally, like you said, a little more than a cap full of,
yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
just the
Schlivovitza is like I've tasted pretty much everything. Nothing compares to Schlivovitza. Or you could compare it to the Italian stuff. They call it grappa. Grappa
um
is very strong too.
I've tried Vincent Van Gogh's drink. What was it called? The
Louis
one,
the 14th.
no, it's like the green stuff. It's it comes with
Green
an
stuff.
instruction. Comes like with an instruction book. Yeah,
Instructions.
yeah, you put like a sugar cube on, and that
Oh, they
comes
had
with
that
this.
Euro road trip about that, wasn't it?
No,
Oh
but
my
it comes
god.
with the
Starts with
spoon
an A
too.
or something.
Abstinence, abstinence,
Abstinence. There you go.
abstinence.
The
Yes,
the
that's
green
it.
one with the fairy. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
I remember that
It comes
movie.
with instructions.
Yeah.
I did, but okay, I'll tell you about this night that we had this drink. The most one of the most memorable nights of my life. Okay, I swear on my life, and I have it on video in one of my phones. We became musicians, and I had the whole. I had keyboard, like the electric keyboard. I had a drum set. I had electric guitars. We invited a singer, an Arabic singer that lives in Las Vegas, to come and do a party at our house because we were big time partiers and big time drinkers, and we enjoyed life and all of its possibilities to the max. We were young, and you need to enjoy life while you're not young, not just hope till you're in good health and until you're old, because when you get old, you don't know, it's an unknown field. But when you're young, so enjoy it while you're young. And we
Yeah.
did. So we had this drink, and I was being a good hostess, and I explained, it's something rare. I ordered it, for something special, and we all drank this. All of a sudden, I mean, like people on like playing harmonically with, like, we held a whole concert in our house from that drink. And I
Nice.
don't know how to play music, but I was playing music and it sounded really, really good. And
Nice.
Well, of
yeah,
course, it sounds good
yeah.
when you're drunk.
So though it, like, man,
You,
whatever Vincent Van
that's when
Gogh,
you wrote your
when
first album.
Vince, say that again.
That's when you wrote your first album.
Your
I
album.
don't know, but I swear to God, like Vincent Van Gogh knew he was drinking. Like creativity does come out from that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, I was playing musical instruments, and I don't know how to play musical instruments. I had them for the kids, the family, if we had anybody, that knew how, for fun. But it wasn't like because I knew how. But yeah, we were playing it. But I hope I could find that video. But it's a nice one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
So
hilarious. The
that's
stuff you didn't know about the inventors.
yes. Overtime.
Yeah, overtime,
Yeah.
yeah. We should call it the Hangover Sundays.
Yeah.
There we go. Hangover Sundays.
Aaron says he does a great Elvis smashed. That's
Yeah. I
awesome.
saw your buddy saying something. Man, he wrote something very elaborated on drinks. Mike from Space. Yeah,
Mike
he's
from
very
Space.
and he's very cultivated. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
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 You know, I
Yeah,
like
it's
in my
weird.
current time, I don't like drink and I don't like party anymore. And I don't, cause I'm a mom and I have teenage daughters. And if I do, they think then it's okay for them to do. So, I've like held on that part in order to be an example. If I don't do it, then you can't do it. Like that kind of thing. It's like if you see me do it, then maybe you will see. But if as long as I don't do that, then you're not allowed. Simple.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it doesn't mean I don't drink on New Year's and special occasions. But on a daily basis, nah, man,
No,
we were young. Nah, I can't.
no,
Doesn't
I
work like
can't do
that.
it
So,
either.
yeah,
I went through my phase in my early 20s. No,
yeah.
no, no
I just
way.
can't,
No way.
or else I gain weight. Like I already weighed like 300 pounds. It's like you gotta be careful.
Wow.
Take it easy, Phil, on the alcohol. It
Yeah,
catches up with you.
yeah. Watch. You gotta watch your liver.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
catches up. Yeah,
but
you know.
I heard they can regrow organs like these days.
He's
That's
already
good news.
signed up for it. He's like, I
now,
know
Yeah,
this is
liver
now
happening.
swap.
liver replacement surgery. You drink yourself silly and then get your liver
Listen,
grown.
like my ex suffers from liver cirrhosis and he's been
That's
battling
bad.
with that, for the past 10 years. And he's been on the list and off the list and on the list like for the past decade. It's not as easy as, the process when people say, "Oh yeah, I could do this and I could do that." The truth and the reality of it, there's a huge monopoly that goes on with who gets, the organs for whatever, and you have also insurance that's involved and hospitals and it's a transplant and
Yeah,
it
but
could
you
be
know
over
what?
$1 million for
Yeah,
that.
Hmm.
like
And
we had a friend in her family, and she got some weird liver disease, so they removed half her liver.
mhm.
Well, this was about 5 6 years ago. Her liver is completely grown back.
Did they transplant something in?
No, no,
Nothing. Oh.
liver can regenerate itself.
Mm.
Yeah, if it's not damaged too much, they can cut part of the liver off and it'll regrow.
See, in Texas, we don't have the live-in donor program, but other states do. And unfortunately for Texas, and it's a very good program because it allows people that need the liver to not get a whole one but get a partial,
Yeah, well,
part of somebody's liver.
like
And
if you have really bad cirrhosis and it's damaged the liver, then
mhm,
it won't grow back. But if you have some liver diseases that haven't gone to cirrhosis,
mhm,
they can cut it out and it'll grow back.
yeah,
It's
um,
funny.
yeah,
It's funny when I was in the United States like 15 years ago, they kind of randomly detected that my gallbladder was blocked or something like that, and
Yeah,
they were talking about I should consider removing it,
yeah,
and because it's a useless organ.
yeah.
And it's been 15 years in Canada. They haven't said anything. They never detected it. But now it starts hurting me. I think I need to go back to see
Yeah, I
the
had
doctor.
problems
But
with mine too.
you can
they,
get an
they,
ultrasound, like, if
Yeah.
they see like stones or sludge in it. If it's sludge, you just drink apple juice for like, a week straight. It'll clear it up. Like if it's stones, then you would need to, have cross lasers to zap it. And
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, talking about apple juice, did you know that pomegranate juice can clear up your arteries if you have high blood pressure and stuff like that? So
Hmm.
you drink pomegranate and it's gonna clean up your blood and your
Yeah.
arteries.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I've heard. Yeah, it
Yeah,
has like
we'll just kind of refrain from that. We don't want to get too deep on it because I don't want to get a strike
Yeah, I'm
on
nervous
So
too.
is
YouTube.
that
So
is that
yeah,
strike batter?
yeah, that we will have to kind of stay away from that
Oh yeah.
conversation because I don't want to get a strike on YouTube. So
they also used pomegranate to make, paint. in the olden days. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Yeah.
another use for pomegranate. Yeah. I like they extracted the pigment from it to use it in different things. So
How the hell did they get juice out of that? Every time I open one of those things, man, there's a bunch of little seeds in there or something.
Well, that's it.
Like,
That's
where the
they
hell's
get
the juice?
That's just around the seed. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh,
When
that's
you
terrible.
squeeze it out, yeah, they have to use a lot of it to get it.
Those things, we just use them as dirt clods, man. We play dirt clod war. You know what I mean? They suck to you try to eat.
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of those juice extracts. They take a lot of fruit to get what you want out of it, right? You squeeze it all down and
Oh, dude, I love the juicer. You just throw everything in there, and it comes out juice.
Yep.
Like some of the weirdest things, like you get beet juice in there. I love the beet juice that comes out of there.
Beet juice is good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So some of that stuff I really like just the taste of it. And there was some drink I didn't think I would like. It had like celery and stuff in it, and it was green, and they had a little bit of lime in there. Yeah, it was really good too.
Well, when I make a salad, I use apple cider vinegar, right? And
there you
a
go.
little bit, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and a touch of salt, and about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Mix it all up, and let me tell you, it's an awesome, really good vinaigrette dressing. Really good.
it's very like Mediterranean kind of like dressing.
Mediterranean, European. Yeah, my grandmother used to make it. So
Mhm.
apple cider vinegar, 2 scoops of sugar, and olive oil, and just mix it up. It's really, really good. Really healthy, especially the olive oil.
Like Middle Eastern way, they add the pomegranate, but the concentrate, it becomes
Yeah.
like
Like a syrup.
like a syrup. Yeah, like
Yeah.
just drizzle it on top instead
Yeah.
of the sugar.
Yeah.
Like for you guys, like add the sugar, but
Really?
like it's a substitute instead of just pure
Yeah.
sugar. Yeah, because pomegranate is sweet
There's
also.
something with the sweetness mixed with the apple cider vinegar is so good. It is so healthy for you.
Apple cider vinegar is the most disgusting thing ever.
Oh, but when you mix it up in a salad, I'm telling you, it really changes it. It really does. White vinegar, I find it really harsh.
My wife said, "Oh, let's go lose some weight together. Let's drink this garbage stuff at night, right?" And by the way, let's not just do one shot. Let's do like 2 or 3 shots at a time. You know what I mean? I'm over there like wanting to vomit, got acid reflux all night long for like a month. I'm like, dude, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? I'd rather starve myself than to be tortured again like this. I think she was just doing it to torture me, to be honest with you. Back at me for something. God, it's terrible.
Yeah, you could mix like apple cider vinegar with olive oil. Most of it is actually olive oil. So a little bit of apple cider vinegar and about a pinch of cayenne pepper. And you mix that up. And that is really good for you too.
Cayenne pepper.
Yeah, the vinegar, olive oil sounds much better.
Yeah, the olive oil takes the edge off of the apple cider vinegar, and then also the cayenne pepper. But I'm telling you, this is good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they give you that in some of those restaurants, man. It's like a little olive oil with some
Yeah.
different ingredients in it for your bread.
Anything with olive oil in it, you're getting good stuff. You're getting the right fatty acids that your body needs, and it's healthy for your cardiovascular.
You know, when you go to an Italian restaurant, they give you bread with oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep. Soak the bread in olive oil. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds weird, but it's good for you.
Well, it'll dull down your taste buds when they give you your spaghetti and the sauce tastes so bland and there's no salt in it whatsoever. And then the chef's a freaking a-hole who won't put salt in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those places.
Yeah, cooking at home's better. At least you can control what you're eating, right?
So Nathan, I take it you make a mean barbecue steak. Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, some brisket.
He's
some
a
ribs.
burrito. You're a burrito man too.
Oh yeah, you gotta have burritos. You gotta pack
I
them full
remember.
of beans.
I
Though.
remember you're putting those burritos in your experiments. You're sending electricity through a burrito.
I love it.
Yeah, let's
Oh
see what
man.
burrito.
I started making myself burritos also, and I got a good recipe with it's pretty tasty. Yeah, you have little tomatoes, like you have your beef, you have all your spices and all that, and then you have the you know little tomatoes cut in triangles with some
Oh, here's
delay, like how do you say that delay? Um, anyway, with some stuff and anyway, I've got a pretty damn good recipe. So
Hmm.
every time every time I eat that, I'm fed for like 24 hours. You know.
Nice. Well, you gotta make. If you do barbecue, you have to either do some vegetables in the oven, man, or on the
here's
pizza
something that's
oven.
good.
Nice.
What does
Yeah.
that say?
Wild
Oh,
or oil of oregano.
oh,
This stuff is amazing.
Wow.
This is the good stuff.
But yeah,
I I didn't know oregano made oil, but that's
Oh
cool.
yeah, oil of oregano. Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is good stuff.
What I was missing was garlic. I want to. You mix garlic with the tomatoes and all the other spices, and it's pretty good. Um, that and ribs. Once in a while, you eat ribs, Nathan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I know
Sometimes
how
you
to
want
make
them
ribs.
dry. Sometimes you want them tasty. Like you know what I mean? Just like overly sweet. You
Yeah.
put in there some
Marinate
unsalted
them.
butter. Yeah, like
m-
after they've been sitting for a couple hours in there, about 250. You know what I mean? Give it like 3 hours or so on the offset smoker, and just put in some cherry wood, and you get a
Yeah,
real sweet, nice taste. You get that nice smoke ring around it, and then you take them out and you get some butcher paper, man. You go over there with some unsalted butter. You put in some barbecue sauce at that point, man, and you mix it all up in there. Sometimes you put a little mustard in there, depending on where you're at. And then you put it all back in there, man. Let it smoke for a couple more hours, and these
Man, you're
things are
making me
just
hungry.
I know. I
yeah.
love to.
Making me
I
hungry.
used to do that too,
Oh,
but the thing
it's
is,
like
it takes
candy.
forever.
Yeah.
I used to do that, but I just don't have the time to do it. Like to do a good smoke, you have to do it for like 12 hours to get a
Yeah.
good smoke.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of them are
I would
like all
marinate them.
day.
I would marinate
Yeah,
them in that sauce overnight, like in the fridge.
yeah,
So when you take it out, like and you put it on there, it's cold. So it makes a glaze. It's like it becomes like shiny because
yeah,
of the barb.
yeah.
That's how I made it. That's how I make it. But yeah, like yeah, overnight it absorbs the sauce, and then when you put it cold, it's like a glaze. It becomes like it embeds itself in the meat strand. So like the taste is out of this world. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know how
Yeah,
to barbecue.
you cook a brisket, man, for a lot longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put know what you I did brisket can be difficult sometimes. It's a little tricky, but I find if you use a meat tenderizer salt, you put that on it the night before, and then you put a damp rag over top of it and let it sit in the fridge overnight. It helps break down the enzymes in the meat of the brisket. So when you do your smoke that day, it's going to get a lot more tender and it'll fall apart a lot easier.
No, that's
So,
why sometimes it takes more than a day to do it because you're
right,
running at such a low temperature on those
right,
things, man, for so
exactly.
long to get
Yeah,
it to break down. Yeah.
yeah,
What if you
yeah.
put toothpicks in it? That way it has like
Mm,
place for the juice to
no,
go. You know.
no, the meat tenderizer is a good thing to put on a day before, and
Mm.
they'll break down the enzymes of the beef. So when you do cook it, it cooks more thoroughly and it also breaks apart. Like when you're done a brisket, you should be able to go with your hands and actually physically tear it apart.
Mm.
That's when you know you did a really good cook, right? I used to do this stuff all the time, but like I said, it takes so many hours to do it. I've done pork roast, I've done beef roast, I've done fish. They all turn out fantastic when they're done, but it takes a long freaking time because you run it at like I used to run mine under, about 200 C. It's pretty low temperature. Um, Never really go past 200, actually a little bit below 200. And, even too, if it's really hot outside, you have to work that into the equation too, so you don't overcook it. So it's kind of like a slow cooker, pressure cooker, right? You put it on when you leave work in the morning and you come home at dinner time and it's all ready. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Hey, where's Bernie? Every 10 minutes he keeps saying, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And he never showed up.
He's doing circles around his neighborhood.
So hey, check it out. Just if you get a steak and you want to cook it quick, but you want it to be as tender as humanly possible, okay? This thing takes 15 minutes to work. You go down and buy a Lowry's packet. It says beef marinade on it, okay? And you get it at just local supermarket. You take one of those and you do the instructions 15 minutes only, or else it'll be too salty. The ingredients in there break down the steak, and when you go to eat it, it just melts in your mouth. So, but if you put it on too long, it'll be way too salty. But that stuff is just awesome if you want to do
What's
a
it
quick
called?
steak.
What's it called?
It's Lowry's.
Lowry's.
So
I think I've heard of that.
LAWRYS, and then it says tenderizing beef marinade.
Yeah.
So it's got the tenderizing stuff in it to break it down, like you were talking about. It's like
breaks
15
down the
minutes, though, is
enzymes.
all you want.
Yeah, breaks down the enzymes of the beef, and then that way it penetrates the beef more evenly when you cook it at a low temperature. Yeah.
Well,
So,
actually,
You just cook it
actually,
normal. Yeah.
when I do a little quick pepper steak, it's pretty good. I realize it's pretty good if it's frozen and you put it directly in the pan and you cook it frozen, and then it's really a lot more tastier than if you unfreeze it, wait like 6 hours and then you cook it. I think it's a lot tastier if you cook it directly from the freezer. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
And
don't like any
they'll-
kind of. I personally don't like that type of meats. That goes on the barbecue that are frozen. I'd rather get it fresh. Maybe the only thing I'll buy that's pre-frozen would be like burgers, but that's about it.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
why not?
The other thing I throw on there frozen.
I just get a better result with a non-frozen piece of meat, right?
Yeah, but
Yes,
have you tried it? It's a lot tastier, I think. You don't need to add like salt and all this stuff. It's already pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll
that's
have
what
to
I
try
think.
it.
You guys ever make greens?
Greens, what, like on the barbecue?
No, like greens in a pot where you take the pork and you put it in there with the extra collard greens.
I haven't done
No?
that.
Oh yeah. You want to get a little bit of heat in there, a little bit of chili pepper, a little bit of heat. You want to go bacon grease in there with it, so that you can get a flavor on the pork as well. So I cooked the pork a little bit in the bacon grease, and then I put it in there on the bone, and then let it sit for like 5 hours, man, in there with the greens. Oh my god, dude, that's such a tasty dish.
So what kind of greens do you put in?
Just
Like, what's
collard
the-
greens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just down south collard greens, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
it's
used
that
to-
bacon that throws it over the top, because you already
Yeah.
get the ham in there. You know what I mean? But that
Right.
fat.
Can you make the dish with beef instead of pork?
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can make it without the meat. I prefer all the spices in there with you know what I mean, with a little bit of bacon flavor.
Yeah.
If I can use if I cook something and I can use bacon fat to cook it in, trust me, I'm doing it. That stuff is so great. Like, it makes everything taste like bacon. It's so awesome.
God, now I'm hungry. Thanks.
Yeah, we kept talking about food for the last half hour.
Yeah, now it's 9:30 at night, and I'm starving now. Talking
Uh,
about this food.
all right, I'm
Barbecue.
gonna get prepared for my coil gun, and you'll hear about me in the news this week probably.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna smoke the coil, put a steak on top of it. If
Yeah.
you're gonna smoke it, you're gonna smoke it with a steak on it.
Or some eggs at least. Some omelette. I
Fry
can
some eggs.
have some omelette.
Those would be the worst smelling stuff ever, dude. Those
And you gotta
coils.
and you have to get it on video. We have to see
Oh.
the smoke.
Phil's latest
Oh, that'd be-
cooking
Yeah,
and inventing.
Mike's not setting you
series.
up for anything, though. He already knows it's going to happen. He's going to tell you how to make it work. And then get the video of it.
I want video.
Phil, the mad scientist from Montreal. Look at my hair. I look like a mad scientist.
Yeah, I know. Your
I
hair's
could
got
see
kinda
the
messed up.
headlines, and the headlines is like cooking up an invention. You know?
There you go.
Yeah, Benny Hill show.
Yeah. Guy blows his foot off with a homemade coil gun. He
Yeah.
was just trying to levitate the magnet. Oh,
Goes to duck when it blows and it hits him in the ass.
you got the ricochet right in the ass.
Yeah.
That's- like, what was it? For Forrest Gump or something? Where he had to eat ice cream or something all the time because he got shot in the ass.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that movie.
Lieutenant Dan, I got shot in the ass. You want to see?
Oh my god, yeah, that was funny.
It was great.
My name's Phil. Forrest Phil.
Run, Phil, run.
Oh no. No, you did not. Oh.
Run, Phil.
Next thing
run.
you're gonna see Phil in the backstage thing. I'm gonna make him running the marathon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One day
Yeah.
I just started running.
Or just a picture of Phil. Picture of Phil holding a chocolate bar. Life is like a box of chocolates.
I love it.
And then
Oh.
have me in my wheelchair beside him. Like they're talking on the bench when he's talking to that guy on the bench. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Oh,
That movie is so old, like so old. Forrest
what
Gump.
year did that come out?
90 something.
92, 93?
I don't know why my mind is saying 91, but I'm not sure.
I
know.
bet around 92, I think it came
Mhm.
out. 91, 92.
I'm not sure. It's just like
Chat, check that out. When was Forrest Gump made? What year that movie came out?
1994.
94? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh man, right before I graduated high school.
I graduated 92.
Yeah, 94, me too. So we're the same age, Nathan.
I
Youngins.
graduated 99. I'm 5 years. Yeah,
Younger.
younger than y'all. Yeah.
Youngins.
There you go. Never go the other way.
Yeah.
And then I remember 1995 was a good year for me because I was at pre-university, and I was doing taekwondo competition, and I won the North American Championship in the adult category, and I was only 18, so that's pretty good. I was only 18 years old, so I was the youngest, and I was already beating up everybody in North America, every adult in North America, you know. So, yeah, good times.
Do you know I have a black belt taekwondo?
Dude.
Right?
Do you have a black? So seriously?
Yeah, but
Oh.
I was 18 like decades ago. You know? But yeah,
Oh yeah, I did not know that. That's
I
pretty
used
cool.
to do judo. If that means anything. I did judo.
But you were junior hockey league, the junior league hockey.
Yeah, I played 16 years of the juniors. I tried out for in 1991, I believe it was. I tried out for the OHL, Ontario Hockey League. That was hard. My God. I hurt my back actually during those tryouts. That really screwed me up. Got hit from behind and went flying headfirst into the boards.
Wow.
Yeah, put my back out for like 2 weeks. That kind of wrecked my chances. But that tryout, you have to get an invite. So I got the invite.
Nice.
So yeah.
What was the problem? You were not big enough, or?
Yeah, those guys seemed to be like a foot taller than me. I felt like a midget there. Like I don't know if it was the age or these guys were on steroids or whatever the heck they were. But they just looked so much bigger than me, right? But I was able to move, right? I was able to keep up with those guys. And yeah, this one guy came up, didn't like me or whatever it was during the trials, and he just cross-checked me right from behind. Took my back out, went flying head first right into the friggin' board sideways. So good thing I didn't smash my head too.
Well,
That really that rattled me pretty good. So,
Dang. You know, back in '95, man, I was training to be a pro wrestler.
oh
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to school for it, man. I just couldn't afford to continue doing it.
WWE, man.
Yeah. We did 3 years of backyard wrestling, man, with all my buddies, and I set up a full ring in the dude's
Like
backyard.
the
Man,
WWF wrestling?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, the
WWF wrestling?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to my father used to bump into those guys a lot when they came into Toronto for the Saturday night Spain event. Back in the day, he used to go to Vic Tanny's in Toronto as a gym where he work out, and every now and then he would bump into like Roddy Piper and Killer Vachon and some of these famous Canadian wrestlers. And yeah, he says these guys were freaking powerful, like. They get knocked, for like all their fake and all that kind of stuff. He says these guys are just powerful.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Everybody there is strong, man.
You get into a bar fight with these guys, you're going to lose. Oh, yeah. You'll lose. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was in shape back then, man.
I was too light back then. I was only about 185 pounds back when I was like 22. And then as soon as I hit my 40s, now I'm like clipping over 200.
185 pounds was like 6th grade, man.
Yeah. I wasn't heavy. I wasn't heavy at all.
In 95, I was 240 pounds jacked. I looked like a freaking linebacker back in the day, man. So I used to for my job at that time, dude, I was pulling soda pallets. You know what I mean? So I was ripping them hard.
Right now, how much are you?
How much am I now?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm over 300 pounds now.
Just
You're
like
over
me,
300? Man. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm 220.
Dude, I was out. Oh, check this out. I was freaking out the neighbors. We had a tree split in half. The thing was dead. You know what I mean? It didn't weigh a lot. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? But the neighbors didn't know that. So I'm out front with this tree log, okay? And this thing is fucking like 10 feet long, right? And it's dead because all the bugs and everything's got into it, okay? I'm over there in the front yard doing curls with it. My big-ass fucking beard, dude, my fat belly. I'm doing fucking curls in the front yard. My wife's laughing her ass off while people are staring at me driving by. Dude, it was the greatest thing. Fucking, you ask my neighbor, man. We're sitting over there, and he goes, "I don't know that you can lift that, right?" I just fucking picked it up and chucked it in the back of the truck, dude. Yeah. So, still got a ton of muscle on me, man, but a big fat gut.
That's what happens when the second you hit your 40s. That starts creeping.
So, good old days, man.
It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
I wish it was. I'd tell my mind to stop eating.
Well, back in
Tall
those days,
to the mind.
I was more geared towards hockey, right? So I didn't really want to get too heavy, right? So that's why I stayed around 180 to 190. I never really broke 200 pounds. So, but now that's gone to shit.
I don't know what I am. I refuse to weigh myself. So let's leave it at that.
Thing to
Like
do.
the perfect excuse for women. I don't know. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, no, I refuse to, I eyeball it every day. It's like, not today. And I walk past by it and, I'm like, not today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what age does to us all.
Yep.
Anyways, I think we're going to square it up for tonight. We did an hour and a half, so I think that's good enough for some overtime Sunday. And we'll do our regular show this Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, and we'll see everybody there.
Right on. Thanks, everyone.
Take care, everybody. Thanks.
Good night.
Cheers.